Vernon Rams baseball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, where you can listen from any device. Rams baseball from WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams baseball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Stitches. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank.
Play ball!
It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Rams baseball from the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. The Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
First place in the South 7 Conference is on the line. Good afternoon, Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Althoff Crusaders in baseball action today. 4-1 are the Crusaders. A game back are your Mount Vernon Rams with a record in the conference of 3-2. Althoff is 14-4 overall. The Rams are 12-9-1. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Back to the Mount Vernon studios, Holly Carroll. We are your WMIX Sports team today. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports to stay up to date in all of the world of local sports, at least in our area. So glad to have you with us today for the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Rams baseball, of course, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. We talk about the importance of today's game. Granted, so many conference games to be had going into the next week and the week after, but today you take a look at first place in the South 7. The Althoff Crusaders are at the top at 4-1. The Mount Vernon Rams are 3-2, as are the Centralia Orphans. So winner of this game, if it's the Mount Vernon Rams, could force up to a three-way tie for first in South 7 Conference play.
What we hope would happen here today with this Crusaders team coming off a tough loss to Nashville, a non-conference game, obviously, going to try to right the ship and try to see what goes on here. These two teams have had some battles over the last 3 or 4 years here at Mount Vernon. We expect another one here today.
It took 1 hour and 14 minutes for the Crusaders to win 2-1 9 days ago. We'll tell you more about what could happen here today. We need to take a break on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one, Mount Vernon Rams and the Althoff Crusaders. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
Registration for summer classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Ren Lake College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It's Ollie Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Althoff Crusaders today. A rematch from 9 days ago. The Rams fell 2-1 in that one. 1 run on 4 hits for the Rams. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Crusaders in that one. And a Crusader team that at the time was undefeated in conference play. Lost to Carbondale that Thursday. Now coming after a big win at Cahokia a couple of days ago, and with a 4-1 conference mark, have the Mount Vernon Rams, a team that they've almost beaten here multiple times. A flair for the dramatic performance from the Rams each and every time for these past 4 or 5 years, and looking to do something big here today if they can sweep the season series from the Mount Vernon Rams.
If you get a sweep, you can pretty well eliminate Mount Vernon from that part of the conference race, but you know, something about Mount Vernon Althoff here. Althoff just sometimes, for some reason, can't get it done at times. And, you know, like Mount Vernon has over Centralia right now, kind of that aura, that shtick, that gimmick, that funk is there. And this is what Althoff's ready. Now, they looked, to me, Althoff very, very focused during infield, like they're on a mission today.
A mission indeed to stay atop the South 7 Conference heap. A win would put them at 5-1. And you have the Mount Vernon Rams here today at 3-2, needing that win to really stay in pace for the conference crown. But you also take a look at some of the games going on today. Centralia is at Carbondale. Marion and Cahokia battling. So you would assume, playing the law of averages, that Marion might come out with a win today. But Centralia, Carbondale, anything could happen there. I believe the Orphans have beaten the Terriers.
Yeah, that softball game, if anybody's listening, been moved up to 4 o'clock. Not sure about the baseball game, but softball game was moved up, and that's an important game and standings on both sides, and we'll have updates from that game as well.
There we go. Definitely do that. You can stay up to date on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We'll have score updates on the air for you here on what is right now a beautiful Thursday afternoon from the King City. Of course, we'll have your batting order presented by the Page Agency. Call for a health quote at 242-7000 or log on to pageinsurance.net. The Mount Vernon Rams, the home team today, been visitors for quite a while. First game back here at Brendan Klein Memorial Field in quite some time after a couple of road trips last week, and then a Paducah swing, and then road trips on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. But the Althoff Crusaders come in as the visitors on the scoreboard. They'll bat in the top half of the first. We'll meet them courtesy of the Page Agency on Groundview in Mount Vernon.
Sam Hodrick in center field, Austin Keene first base, Colin McClellan right field, Luke Frazier second base, Ben Honcomer pitcher, Grant Streaker, shortstop, Eric Mertens, catcher, Jake Fisher, third base, Casey Arnold, left field for the Crusaders of Althoff High School.
First home game for the Rams since they beat Carbondale 6-5. It's hard to believe, but the day after that, they went to Belleville East, then to Althoff, then Cahokia, then to Paducah, then to Centralia, then to Breeze Central. Back home here today on Thursday, April the 24th, against those Crusaders. Taking the mound today for the Rams will be Tyler Morgan. Thomas Weber will do the catching with Derek Cage, Ryan Campbell, Reed Millwood, and Jake Pike from third to first. Zach Brookman, Blake Jones, and Connor Story are your outfield today. For Tim Holloway's Mount Vernon Rams. Community First Bank of the Heartland, home of one checking. It's free checking with high-yield interest. So ask for one. One means more. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Of course, ready to go here today. Should be a great day for high school baseball. Free sip and the possibility of thunderstorms pushed back to around 8 o'clock here in our area. So we thought maybe a threat, but that threat has diminished going throughout the day today. So should get this one in without much issue. And for the Mount Vernon Rams, you're glad to get this one in today, even though it has been just 9 days since you last met.
Well, 8 more games. Get this in. That's one of those you have to get in. May as well get it in today. And if you're Belleville, you made the trek east to Mount Vernon. You may as well, if you had to get on the cheese, get this thing in and get it over with if you're Althoff, and now have to come back again this year.
Well, there was some worry with both of the teams having a game on the initial conference rain date that they would have to play on. The first match, of course, was rained out. Got pushed back to the 15th, which was 9 days ago. Both teams originally had games scheduled for that date, but it was a conference rain date. Worry from both coaches that it would be pushed back to what would be this coming Tuesday on the 29th, which was the next conference rain date, meaning that they would play twice in the span of 5 days. That did not end up being the case. And so for the Rams and the Crusaders, got a 9-day space instead of just about a 4 or 5 day span. So makes a little bit of a difference. This will be the first team the Rams have seen twice in conference play, and it should be interesting here today as the Rams looking for a bit of revenge against these Crusaders.
Looking for a bit of an edge here. Mount Vernon yesterday jumped out that 7-0 lead on Central and then played around with the Cougars all the way through. This is going to be one of those games where obviously I think Mount Vernon will have that back. They have to play, I think, what would be termed at neater baseball as far as the bases, running, and all facets of the game. That was not the case yesterday in Clinton County.
No, it was not. They certainly struggled in some facets of the game. And the Rams, another issue that's plagued them are stranded base runners, and that was something that certainly harmed them at Althoff. At Whitey Herzog Field, they left 6 aboard that particular day, and Althoff was able to sneak a run across the plate to go ahead and run at the time. That was in the bottom of the 5th, and by that time, the Rams weren't doing much offensively, and Althoff cruised to a 2-1 victory. It'll be Sam Hodrick, Austin King, the winning pitcher last time, and Colin McClellan to start things off in the top half of the first inning. Stiff wind blowing out to left field. Sweeping across the outfield. Left-handed batter Hodrick. First pitch he'll seal. Be bunted foul to the backstop net high. It'll be 0-1 at 4:22, so we'll start 8 minutes early. No issues there. 0-1 the count to Hodrick, to center fielder Austin Keene and Colin McClellan to follow in the top of the first. Tap down to the second base side. Millwood over to first. Good. Stretched by Jake Pike, and 4-3 is your first out.
Good start. Get a ground ball under your belt. This is Mr. Millwood, so he's got to feel pretty good about the world. Field dried out quickly. Quinn McClure used a lake on the field. Put water on it. It is bone dry by 4:30.
Didn't take long with these winds sweeping across the field. As the first pitch is a strike to Austin Keene. It was called on the outside corner. Count is 0-1. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, as a curveball comes on the inside corner for 0-2.
Mr. Morgan is got an early lunch dinner reservation. Pitching quickly.
0-2 pitch coming. Curveball. Check swing there by Austin Keene. The count will become 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Of course, top half of the first inning, no score yet. As Althoff looking to get something going here in the top part of the order. Ooh, a low strike. Called third strike, and that'll put 2 quick outs to the board.
Yeah, that was knee-high to the grasshopper. But it's still a strike. If it's going to be called like that all day, hey, there's a guy playing his own district today.
Colin McClellan, right fielder, batting in third. 2 outs and nobody on the top half of this first inning. Here comes the pitch from Tyler Morgan. This one will be put in play. This is a shortstop. Campbell will pick up, fire across to Jake Pike, the first baseman. And 1-2-3 go the Crusaders in the top of the first. We're through 1/2, no score. This is Rams Baseball for WMIX Sports.
The Chevrolet Open House event is going on now at Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Come see the finest American-engineered and manufactured lineup of great vehicles, which come with free maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles, 336 bumper-to-bumper, and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Toyota, Ford, and Chrysler can't touch this. Come to Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
And we welcome you back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. We head to the bottom of the first. No score here from the King City. The Rams and the Althoff Crusaders. There's not much time to get to the Page Insurance batting order, but Ryan Campbell will lead it off, the shortstop. Quick tapper down to the third baseman. Jake Fisher fires across and in time. And
Reed Millwood, Thomas Weber, Jake Pike, Braden Smith, Derek Hayes, Blake Jones, Tyler Morgan, and Zach Brookman for the Mount Vernon Rams, coached by Tim Holloway.
First pitch to Millwood on the way. It's going to be low. Quick 1-0 count to Millwood, the second baseman. Page Insurance on Crown View, Mount Vernon. Call for help. Quote 242-7000. Left-handed hurler has been Honkammer. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be popped up to center field on the run, but not very far for Hodrick. And that would be the second out.
Man, everybody's got to go home and study tonight. inning could end in 10 pitches or less.
2 outs now for Thomas Weber. Of course, this took an hour and 14 last time. I should probably tell you the Community First Bank of the Heartland is your official voice of Rams and Lady Rams athletics. Find them in their 5 Jefferson County branches with responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank welcomes you back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Pitch low to Weber. It's 1 ball and no strike. He rounds out the top of the order here in the bottom half of the scoreless first. Tom Calmer is going to jam Weber.
No, not even close to our friends. He parked a little farther down away today, taking different spots. I was talking to our friend before the game, and he was excited that he got his car back. Yeah, looks good. It had been out of commission for 9 days. Is this going to be a 1-1? Said he made it without it, but had some issues with some other vehicles. So he's happy to have the glove, the car fits like a glove for him back.
Well, it said he had to take some other things out of what he called his fleet, so I didn't know what that meant, but the ones who coming waved at and missed. Just like their counterparts in the top half, the Rams go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the first. No score through 1. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Top of the second we go for Luke Frazier, the pitcher, Hankomer, and Grant Streaker, the shortstop, in the Crusader lineup.
First inning takes 7 minutes for 6 batters to make 6 outs.
Unbelievable. When you really think
swing early. Well, it's a big getaway day in the MLB today. A lot of teams going city to city, switching series to series. So maybe these two are doing the same.
We'll find out as the course of the game progresses. Luke Frazier, the second baseman, will start it off. Here comes the pitch from Tyler Morgan. It'll be fouled off over our right shoulder. And it will be 0-1. Red Lake College powers our video streaming. Find them online at rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands in your collegiate education. Save big money. The 0-1 coming. Curve ball inside corner, 0-2 to Frazier.
Wind blowing out to left and left center today here at the big park.
320 down the line. 365 in the gaps. We assume over 400 straight away. It's 1-2 and a pitch that misses.
480.
Frazier. Could be.
Got to hit the water slide.
Zoo, is this going to be popped up, foul behind us?
Woo. Close. Foul ball retriever about got tacked.
Oh, 1-2.
Yeah, they got to pay attention if you go get foul balls. There might be one chasing you. It's not lightning.
Look out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Frazier. Here it comes. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The count even. Scoreboard updates today will be presented by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wilt. Find him on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower, worldwide at TonyWilt.com, or in the White State Farm Jeep around town. Quick fly ball into left field. No problem for Frazier. I saw the White
State Farm Jeep. He was getting on the exit 94 over here, heading southbound.
When I saw him, he was turning right onto 15 for 34.
Yeah.
See, he's all over the place doing his job.
Yeah. Speaking of job, there is no pine tar on either pitcher's neck today.
We checked.
What a joke that was.
Yeah, Hankomer, the pitcher, looks to turn into a hit.
Yeah, nobody's going to notice you scratching your neck and then, touching a baseball. I mean, at least Adam Wainwright throws gum behind the pitcher's mouth because he's using, spitting the sugar, but gets nice. That'll be a nice long suspension for Pineda.
Yes, it will. So 0-1 becomes 0-2. Swung on a miss right down the middle of the zone. Quick 0-2 count with one out, nobody on. Scoreless top half of the second with Streaker to follow. The inning will continue to that point as he is the third batter. Number 6 in the batting order. Here comes 0-2. Opposite way, it'll go slicing down the line. Wow. That'll be a fair ball. So a good luck extra base hit here. Nope, it'll stay a single bag for Honcomer. And somebody's happy on the Althoff side.
Good play by Brookman to get over there and cut that off. Had a pull swing, opened up, and all he did was hit it off the end of the bat and it sliced out in the left for a single. That's why in this game you're trying to hit a round ball with a round bat, and sometimes that happens right there. Round ball, round bat, and you're trying to square it up. Go figure.
Simple geometry and physics. First base hit of the day for either club, and a runner on first and one out. Grant Streaker, the shortstop. The pitch is going to come on the inside corner in on the hands, but across the plate. And it's 0-1 with the catcher Eric Mertens on deck.
Kind of relates to the squared circle in wrestling.
Sure.
Or the squared circle in Benton.
Circle gets the square at Benson as it's 0-1 here. One on, one out. Here comes the pitch down the middle. Fastball, powered pass. And it's 0-2 to Streaker. Beautiful day. Of course, the Lady Rams and the Lady Crusaders over there on the softball diamond across the complex.
After 2, Annie's Interiors tied at 2.
No balls, 2-strike count, fouled back to us, and it stays 0-2.
Got to come back and get it. Is he finally a senior?
I think so.
Can we ask him? He's got to be a senior.
Three-sport athlete, right?
At least. Maybe more.
They might allow him to play 4 or 5. He might wrestle and play basketball. 0-2. Nope, going to check on the runner at first. Head first dive back into the bag for the pitcher.
Got a tardy slip I can use. You know, part of evolution showed up late here.
Honcomer's not going to have a courtesy run.
No, he runs on his own.
0-2 count, an inside pitch. Will it be 2? To second for 1 from Hayes. Over to first for the other. And a good stretch by Pike, but off of the bag on the throw. And so it'll go down as 5-4 on the fielder's choice.
Nobody really fielded that ball very well at all. Hayes struggled to get it out of his glove. Because of that, he threw low to second. Millwood caught it, had to stumble around because it was so low, and then got it to first. And Streaker beat it out. Wow.
So that'll bring
like that.
Yeah, that'll bring in Mertens.
Streak down the line.
1 on and 2 out.
On.
Here in the top of the second. Scoreless game to this point. Good check on the runner at first. Nothing doing over there. Second chance auto, one of our Rams boosters. 142 East in Mount Vernon, home of the largest selection of pre-owns priced under $10,000 in one location. Second chance auto, proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams.
I like the Althoff tops. I think instead of white, they should have put gray on those sides, and he's got gray pants. I'm just, they're a white pants team where we know about
tops.
White. So we know about white pants. Just do not like them.
And we're the negatized version of home with the gold and blue instead of the blue and gold. As this is fouled off by Mertens. Over the right side, it'll be 0-1 off the sidewalk. No balls, 1 strike to the Althoff catcher. With 2 outs and 1 aboard here in the scoreless top in the second inning.
You figure a low-scoring game like the first, I wonder how each coach will see if they will move some runners along.
See what happens on the 0-1. Powered pass again. Good fastball working today for Tyler Morgan. Has a good curveball, too, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, get ready.
Waving the right fielder over more towards the line.
Oh.
Center fielder shading ever so slightly to the right field side of the second base bag. Everybody playing in. And this is going to be line foul toward the first base
Pay
dugout.
attention and dugout. Telling stories in there about got clipped.
They've been paying attention and there's no need to move.
He had that like he looked and then looked and went, oh, and it was like, oh yeah, it was him.
Kind of had the who me look.
Yeah.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. 0-0 to score. Althoff no runs on 1 hit to this point. But a 2-strike count on the Althoff catcher, Eric Mertens. Out of the stretch will come Morgan. Curveball just misses, runner going. Throw is going to be on the shortstop side of the bag for Campbell. Tagged on in time. With a stolen base will be Streaker.
Like I said, I wondered how long Coach Isaac would sit back and watch. You got a game like this where runs will be at a premium more than likely. You got to get guys in scoring position, even though there are 2 outs.
1-2 the count, looking for the out pitch. Here comes Morgan's delivery, just off the outside corner. Now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rams still looking to sell some tickets on June 19th at the Cardinal game. Right field box seats, just $22 a piece, available at the Mount Vernon Township High School Athletic Office. It'll help them play in Busch Stadium on Sunday, May the 4th against Clinton. Their mascot. I have not looked yet as the 2-2 comes. That one's going to be in a right center field. They let it drop. Here comes Story up firing, and Althoff's going to take a 1-0 lead on a catchable ball in right field.
Saying that's the difference. That's the difference of one pitch. Pitch from our angle, our thing, looked like a strike. I mean, it looked to me like it got the outside corner, called for a ball, and the next exact pitch is lined into right field for a hit, and Althoff takes a 1-0 lead.
A run that could be tough to answer as Jake Fisher will stand in with a runner on and 2 outs, 1-0. You hate to call Tyler Morgan unlucky, but
he is unlucky.
Those are the types of things that have happened to him. If he can get some run support today, or any day, he'll likely come away with the win. A bit on the hands to Jake Fisher, 0-1 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. 1 run on 2 hits now for the Crusaders, as out of the stretch will come the senior pitcher. The right-handed Tyler Morgan looks into the side, comes with another fastball. So we're going to miss 0-2.
I appreciate my location today. I am locked in. I mean, I cannot get any more centered on the strike zone here. I could call strikes from here.
I stood us both up pretty well today. I sat in both seats just to make sure. Here comes. High. 1-2.
Good waste pitch. Nothing wrong with that.
I was like, we both could probably both see the strike zone very well.
Yeah. I like sitting right behind the umpire because I want to see what the play's looking like.
1-2. Here it comes. Swung on a miss. So there you go. Althoff gets a run here, though, in the top of the second. Through 1.5. It's 1-0 Crusaders. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Construction, heavy hauling, emergency vehicles, agriculture, forestry, utility services. Within these and countless other essential industries, the guys and gals who do the toughest work count on one heavy-duty truck more than any other, the Ford F-Series Super Duty. Day in and day out, built Ford tough. Diesel and gas powertrains enable F-Series Super Duties to pump out plenty of horsepower and torque, along with great fuel economy. At Ford Square, we have cashback incentives up to $5,500 on F Super Duties and a great selection right now. Come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest. And you can also view all of our inventory, new and pre-owned, at FordSquare.com.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
WMIX, WMIXSports.com. We head to the bottom of the second for Brendan Klein Memorial Field for Pike, Smith, and Hayes due up in the Ram lineup, trailing 1-0 on a bit of an unlucky break for the senior pitcher, Tyler Morgan.
Yep, probably with strike 3. Next pitch is laced into the right field for a hit. Got to remember the stolen base, though, by Coach Isaacs. Gets that guy in scoring position.
It does. Pike will stand in, probably the hottest bat on the team. It takes a curveball to the lefty pitcher for a strike.
That ball started right at his right hip, and Pike said, I ain't going to take nothing of that. I'll bail out. It bent in there for a strike.
0-1. Comes in on the hands this time, and now 0-2 down. Foul down the first base side. No balls, 2 strikes. Mike leads things off in the bottom half of the second inning. Winning Edge, another of our Rams booster sponsors. WinningEdgeUSA.com. They're at 212 South 9th now in Mount Vernon. That looked like it came in on the thigh of Pike, but he's not going to make the claim. It'll be 1-2.
No.
Of course, they have snapback hats now. Rams snapback hats at Winning Edge. See what else they can customize for you at WinningEdgeUSA.com. Business about to pick up here from Klein Field. Reaches out for it, taps it down to Pike. 1-2 to
good AB. Yeah, business is going to pick up. Yeah. Can't wait till I get run over.
1-2 the count. We might all before it's all said and done. This is over toward the batting cage on the left. Stays 1-2.
That's a good AB because Honcomer only threw 7 pitches in the first. Need to see some pitches here for Pike, and not only him, but his teammates will get a look as well.
Pike leading things off in the bottom of the second, trailing 1-0, and he'll reach out right back to the pitcher, Honcomer. He'll run half the way over to first, fire over, and 1-3 will be your first round out here in the second.
What happens when you try to pull outside pitches? Meekly grounded to that side you're trying to pull to, and that was a 1-3 put out. Merton's a big boy. You don't need all those pads to look big here catching. This is a team in 2A that could really, again, we picked that last year, to Easton. However, Nashville will give them a test of ace versus ace.
Already have, no doubt about that.
Well, yesterday nobody threw anybody of kilter. That probably won't be seen in the postseason.
1-0 the count here to Braden Smith, the DH, and he will send one to the second baseman. Takes an awkward hop. Nice backhand. Fires over to first. Good stretch. At 4-3, he'll be out number 2. That was a good stretch.
That was a good play. He's looking into the sun. Ball off the hands and carried out there and hit that dirt and spun like that Pro V1 we like to talk about. And I'm telling you what, Frazier made a great play with those soft hands to basically get a stick and kill it and then throw it to first. Made that play look easy, and it was difficult, except for the Russian judge.
Nobody on, 2 out here for Derek Hayes, his first AB of the day. Here at the bottom of the second, Rams trail by a score of 1-0.
Main man, the next guy on deck wearing fancy helmet today again. Jones is.
He's at 1-0. I got 2-0 in the dirt now to Derek Hayes, the Ram third baseman.
I'm very impressed with Honkammer, how he's going about his business on the mound. Very good game going on so far.
2-0. Ground ball. Fair ball down the third baseline. Hayes is around first. Going to head.
Nope.
Good arm out there by Casey Arnold.
Yeah.
2-out single for the Rams.
See it, though. Hayes gets on. Hayes is a guy that's his bat's starting to warm up. Nice to see. Boy, what a good crowd on hand. I saw somewhere on social media today that they want all seats to be filled, but it's coming close.
Oh, that's not a fair fight out there.
See that over there?
I do. First pitch strike called. Center fielder Blake Jones. 0-1 the count. 2 outs. A runner on first. The bottom half of the second. Rams trail 1-0.
That kid will be around the complex 4 times for this inning's over.
We wait the 0-1 from Honkammer. It's going to work, and it's going to work outside. Evens the count at 1-1. One means more. Community First Bank. It's free checking and high yield interest. Just ask for one. Community First Bank of the Heartland. 5 Jefferson County branches. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Honkammer lefty eyes the runner at first. To come out of the stretch and in on the hands. Jones is into the left center field for another 2-out base hit.
Yeah. You're going to have to get some hits, string some hits along here early in this game because you haven't and, have not seen a move from a Honkammer. Being a lefty, you don't want to be taken off and don't have a good read on him. So you're going to have to string together some hits, a couple in a row here. Maybe Tyler Morgan gets one more, maybe get the Rams back in and tie this game up.
2 on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second for the Ram pitcher, Tyler Morgan. Good opportunity here to help out his cause with the tying run on second and the go-ahead run on first for Honkammer, the left-handed pitcher. Played first last time, swapped places with Austin Keene, who was the winning pitcher 9 days ago. The Crusaders beat the Rams by a score of 2-1, but it was the Rams who struck first. So we'll see if maybe a little bit of role reversal today at the friendly confines of Brennan Klein Memorial Field. 2 on, 2 out. Here comes the pitch. Looks like it's going to miss outside to the pitcher, Morgan, 1-0.
Yeah, that outside corner is kind of a gray area right now.
Very enigmatic. Let's see. 2 on, 2 out. 1 ball, no strike count. Here it comes, right in the wheelhouse. Fouled off towards one.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
That was a direct hit off a line drive. That one's got a little dent. Had that funk sound to it, so that'll hurt. Tony Wilt.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 outs here in the second. Rams with the tying run on the second base bag. That's Derek Hayes. Blake Jones on first. At the plate, Tyler Morgan. 1-1 pitch inside. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Partial screen by the base runner. Throw. It's going to pull the first baseman off the bag, but he makes the tag. So 6-3. Or tie the side. The Rams strand 2 runners here in the second. Still 1-0 Crusaders. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Women's health care just got closer to home, right here in Salem. St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care and OBGYNs Dr. Deborah Carson, Dr. Doug Combs, Dr. Jamie Plett, Dr. Elizabeth Bayer-Nolan, and Dr. Michael Schifano are seeing patients every Tuesday at the Salem Family Health Center. That means you'll have a full range of OBGYN services close to home, including prenatal and wellness checks, incontinence treatment, and family planning options for when your family's complete. Plus, access to state-of-the-art Da Vinci robotic surgery for quicker recovery and less pain after hysterectomy. Ladies, your health is important, So why not get OBGYN care right here, close to home, by St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care? Call 1-877-456-2496 to make your appointment. That's 1-877-456-2496.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back to the top of the third for Minute-Klein Memorial Field. The Mount Vernon Rams trail the Althoff Crusaders 1-0. For Althoff, it'll be Casey Arnold, Sam Hondrick, and Austin Keene. 9-1-2 in Coach Isaac's lineup. Of course, Brett Isaacs had a family affair yesterday.
Yeah,
Nashville Hornets.
Said before the game he wasn't, not a lot of talking going on, because even though Nashville won, they could see each other again in postseason.
Althoff, of course, slipping down to 2A. Should be back into 2A in boys basketball this year now. I believe 6 years removed from their last run. It'll be a first pitch strike to Casey Arnold off of the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Community First Bank. Always bank on your hometown team. Welcome back to Personal Banking with 5 Jefferson County branches in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Inez. It's fouled off over our right shoulder from our perspective. And 0-2 the count to Casey Arnold, the left fielder. Morgan, the next one. Down low, just missing. Going to ask for an appeal on the swing. Nothing there. It's 1-2. Berkman, Jones, Story in the outfield from left to right. Hayes, Campbell, Millwood, Pike, and Weber that's around the horn from third back to the catcher. Soft liner to Campbell off the bat of Arnold, and that'll be your first down. That makes sense now.
Yeah, so that was a nice. Althoff taking some good swings today.
No, I know what it was now. On that. It's not that. It's something completely different. Lefty bat, Sam Hondrich, of course, the leadoff batter, stands in and takes the first pitch ball low. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Crusaders. They stranded 1. The Rams are stranded 2 on no runs with 2 hits. As the 1-0 misses, it'll be 2 balls, no strikes to Sam Hondrich, the center fielder. Austin Keene in the on-deck circle. So it took 1 hour and 14 minutes last time. Shaping to be a quickie today as the 2-0 comes right down the heart of the plate. It'll be 2 balls and 1 strike.
Good job by Morgan. That's some pretty good style. This is something you look forward to in baseball. 2 guys that can deal a little bit.
2-1 coming. This one's going to be sent the opposite way. Foul. Good pickup by Coach Isaacs with the left hand.
Squirter over there off the end of the bat. Told you, 1 lap.
He's quick. He's still motoring?
No, they visited Juan. Visited with him a little bit, I think.
Oh, 2-2 coming in. Just going to miss. Full count now to Hondrick. He grounded out to second his last time. See how Red Lake College can save you thousands on your education. Log on to rlc.edu to find out how to play online while you're there. See how this could be a strikeout. That's going to be a foul ball just outside the third base bag.
Who gets the short straw out of the dugout?
Figured they leave it in the bullpen. That's where it went. Might need it later on.
That's a pretty good shot to hit one foul like that down that line against the bullpen.
Next pitch up and in, and that'll be ball 4 to Hondrick. So a 1-out walk puts a runner aboard here for the Crusaders. Austin Keene struck out looking his last time, but see what the right-hand bat can do here against the right-handed pitcher, Tyler Morgan.
Hondrick don't look like he's going to hang around first very long either.
Can't imagine.
No.
See if we see a hit and run this time, or just a little bit of aggressiveness. Check on the runner, not much doing. Got back in plenty of time. Still a great day for high school baseball. Great day for plenty of scores as plenty of games get in around the region. We'll have a full scoreboard tonight at WMIXsports.com as the first pitch comes up. And then Austin Keene, 1-0.
Well, 1-0, 1-1. Good attempts to move people on. Hondrick has a pretty good lead over there.
1-0 is up. It's going to be 2 balls and no strikes now to Keene. First baseman for the Crusaders. Tony Wilt brings you our scoreboard updates. You can find Tony online at TonyWilt.com. Look for him in his office. Try to find the white State Farm Jeep around town and get you a better state with State Farm. 2-0, blasted pass. So it'll be 2-1.
Now, That may be. Keene swung for the hips there. He got his swing in. Now Brett Isaacs might just get something going here in this one.
2-1 the count with 1 out, a runner on first. Top of the third. This is going to be outside, 3-1.
That's too close. You got to call that. That is out there on the white and the black and all of the above.
Leads to a gray area.
Yeah.
3 balls and a strike. Hitter's count is going to miss up. So now he's forced to try to get over the plate. And with this being the case, it ends up in back-to-back walks. Runners on first and second now for the Crusaders.
Trouble brewing here, and Tim Holloway knows the importance of the situation, being down 1 already. We'll call in the meeting of the minds on the infield mound and discuss situations, but this is the case here where with Althoff's beef, the order coming, you got to be careful. Make sure everybody knows what they're going to do with the ball before they get it.
The mound is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon, 2339 Broadway. Dr. Eric Black and staff are proud to support the local community, as well as the Mount Vernon Rams and the Lady Rams here on WMIX. So 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Althoff. No runs on 2 hits for the Rams. Crusaders have stranded a runner, and the Rams would like to make them strand a couple of more here in the top half of the third.
Well, there's a nice long meeting convened at the mound. Tim Holloway's thinking about leaving. I think he's thinking about other things.
Crowd at the hill will be dispersed. Looking back to the action with Colin McClellan standing in. He grounded out 6-3 to end the first. It was a 1-2-3 inning, and for the Rams, you hope you see a couple more of those into the fourth and beyond. Top of the third, 2 on, 1 out. Rams trail 1-0. Crusaders at the top of the conference with a 4-1 mark. Rams is a game behind. You'll get a call, first strike on the inside corner to McClellan, the left-hander. 0-1.
Same spot as 2 other pitches. Oh, well. Baseball.
It is. 0-1 the count. Morgan looks back at the runner on second. Out of the stretch comes home, but this is outside, 1-1.
With the left-hand hitter up, the temptation to double steal is not there because the catcher has that opening to look to throw out to third.
1-1 outside, 2 balls and a strike. 2 on and 1 out in the top of the third. Still a 1-0 game. Crusaders on top, looking at a couple of more. Pitch on the way is going to be low. 3-1.
Trouble brewing. You put him on, you're asking for a big crooked number here. Need a ground ball double play to get out of this mess.
3 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch on the way, and that one's going to be lined into right field for a base hit on the ground. Takes the bat hop and right. Another run's going to come in to score, and Althoff takes a 2-1 lead on the single in the air.
Oof. RBI, and right now, Althoff has taken some very good aggressive swings in this one. Swung early in the count. That may be something they discussed, either on the way over here about swinging early in the count. Mount Vernon pitchers are always around the plate. Swing early and see what you can do, and they have this 2-0 lead looking for more.
Audrick scores, and now runners on second and third. 1 out. And now the Crusaders lead 2-0. Here comes a pitch on the way. It's going to miss low and away. The opposite batter's box is 1-0. Plate jumping or other inconsistencies may be a factor here. A little bit of both. As the 1-0 comes. High, 2-0.
Now Morgan overthrow. He might get a little frustrated, but the pitch before was outside. Just was not as good as the other 2 that were called balls. Got to bear down here and take a chance at what you got.
Still board and 1 out. Here it comes. This is the outside corner somehow. Didn't know there was a corner. 2-1 with 1 out, 2 aboard here at the top of the third. Crusaders have scored once more to make it a 2-0 ball game. Next pitch on the way. Going to come in on the hands, fouled straight back, and the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Luke Frazier, who flew out to left his last time. Morgan set on the 2-2. Here it comes out of the stretch. sent down to first, and that'll get through. And maybe 2 runs will come in to score on this single. The throw will not be in time, and it's 4-0 Althoff on a very playable ball through the right side of the infield.
Yeah, there's kind of a husband-wife volleyball situation there, it looked like, and a couple routine hopper, and nobody went and looked. They looked at it, and then they both went retreated, and kind of like, you get it, you get it, you get it, I'll get it. Nope, neither one of us will get it. Goes for a single and 2 RBIs, and Althoff puts 3 runs up, and they're still not done. They've had 4 runners reach base in a row here, looking for another.
4-0 your score. Inning continues. Ben Honkammer, the pitcher, comes up with 1 on and 1 out. A 4-0 Crusader lead. 3 runs here in the top of the third. 3 runs on 2 hits.
I really like the approach to play for Althoff today. It was very aggressive early in the count.
Pitch high with the runner going. The throw is going to be in time, and so is the tag. So that'll erase the runner off to the base pass. That's caught stealing is Luke Frazier, and it'll put 2 outs on the board for the pitcher, Honkammer.
Didn't get a good look. Did not get a good jump at first, and credit Thomas Weber with a great throw, and Mr. Campbell out there with a nice tag.
1-0 pitch on the way inside. It'll be sent the other way. Easy play for Hayes. Down there at third. We are through 2.5, but it's 4-0 Althoff. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
You need a great quality, new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get on a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. It'll be up to 9-1-2 to try to counter some of these 4 Althoff runs. It's 4-0 Belleville Althoff as we enter the bottom half of this third inning. Here's Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside, and for sure, Rams defense has been so sure-handed as of late. That plays some wonderment there.
Well, you had some maybe physical errors and mental errors both in that inning, and tough way to go. 4-0. You've dug yourself a hole here in the bottom of the third.
Try to get them back. Then stands Zach Brookman to take a strike on the outside corner. It'll be 0-1. Corner has reappeared.
Yeah, Althoff and Mount Vernon Lady Rams tied at 2 after 2 across the way.
0-1 here on the count to Brookman. Fouled off first base side, and that'll be just out of the reach of Austin Keene.
Well, he got alligator arms. He was starting to tread downhill on the slope toward the fence. Didn't know what the fence was. None of his friends were telling him anything in the dugout, so he kind of went alligator arm and nipped off the mitt.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler Center, home of Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. Service without an appointment. 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon. Curveball will ring him up on the outside corner. The right-hander Brookman retired on strikes. And that'll bring in Ryan Campbell with 1 out and nobody on. Top of the Ram order. Here in the bottom of the third, trailing 4-0.
Another softball score. Carbondale leads Centralia after 4-3. Wind be howling out of Centralia today. That's softball park.
Pitch and route, good curveball. It'll be a called strike to Ryan Campbell. He grounded out to third his last time. 1 out and nobody on. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Another pitch across the plate. And now the count is 0-2 to Campbell.
Yeah.
Honkammer going to another level.
He has got a mission today, and he looks really good today out on the hill.
0-2, and chasing after the high pitches Campbell. Back-to-back strikeouts for Honkammer. His third of the day. 2 outs, base is empty now here in the third for Reed Mill with the shortstop. The Rams trail by a score of 4-0. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome you back to Personal Banking. Some of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Pitch outside, just misses to the right-handed Millwood. It'll be 1-0. He flew out to center his last time. Rams will take tomorrow and Saturday off. The 1-0 coming. It'll be up 2-0. Lady Rams, I believe, take tomorrow off, and then they'll head to the West Frankfort tournament on Saturday. 2-0 coming. This one will be the opposite way and fouled around. It'll be 2-1 now to Millwood.
Anybody yell? If not, you're supposed to yell foul there. Everybody knows. 4-0. Ooh, boy, Althoff looks good today. 14-4 coming in. They lost yesterday. Probably a case of the looking ahead.
Came to play. 2-1 coming inside. It'll be 3-1 to Millwood. Weber in the on-deck circle for the Rams, trailing 4-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. 3 runs for the Crusaders in the top half of this very frame. The 3-1 pitch, and this one will go the opposite way, just past the glove. It's playing short. Is the right fielder. Throw to first will not be in time.
Millwood had to get on his horse because McClellan was going to fire one in, did. And he barely got him hit, Millwood did. Almost by half a step.
It's one of those where McClellan was playing shallow and almost got a 9-3 put out there to end the inning, but it'll put a runner on, 2 outs on the base hit. It'll bring in Thomas Weber. Struck out his last time. On counter to the lefty, out of the stretch, looks at the runner on first. Going to fire home, and this one will be down the middle. Ground ball, fair down the third base, foul down the third base line, 0-1. Close. That was. I think that was a Freudian slip, even though it wasn't foul ball.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Althoff playing the pool. Center fielder basically playing left center with Weber at the plate. If he could get one in the gap in right center somewhere, he also has room down the right field line as well.
Check on the runner.
Oh, hey.
That's going to get away. To second base will go Reed Millwood. We'll see if he's going to be waved around for more. No, he'll be held up as he picks up his third base coach.
Yeah.
It'll be a runner on second, RBI chance with a 0-1 count as the catcher, Thomas Weber.
It kind of looked like Honkammer was kind of spooked about throwing over there. Kind of threw it 1 or 2, and then and lost it, and kind of like he was in a phase of a non-thinking moment. Of course, in that case, you got to be able to be 110% sure to get from first to third. You don't going to get thrown out for the last out of the inning at third down 4 runs.
4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crusaders. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Rams. This one's going to come low, and the count will be 1 ball, 1 strike. Rams are back in action Monday, weather permitting, at GCS Ballpark. Over against the Althoff Crusaders. JV at 4, varsity to follow at 6. We'll do the varsity game here on WMIX. 1-1 inside, tap foul. Near the on-deck circle, Pike off a hop. And it becomes 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, a runner in scoring position for the catcher Weber, trailing 4-0. And this is the Ram deficit here in the bottom half of the third. Honkammer pitching well here to start. We'll see what happens on the 1-2. It's on the way. That's in on the hands, and it'll be ball 2. 2-2 the count with 2 gone here in the inning. Rams trying to make something happen at least. Start chipping away at this 4-0 deficit. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crusaders. Honkammer set out of the stretch. Not set at all. Steps up.
Yeah.
What's that? Second Chance Auto. You can find them on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Home of the largest selection of pre-owns priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto. Proud supporters of the Rams. The 2-2 sails well outside of the right-handed batter. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. See if we get a payoff pitch here. Ooh, a payoff 4. Full count, 2 gone. RBI chance at second base. This one's fouled back to us. Pike will come get it. And we'll do it again here in the bottom half of the third. Full count with 2 outs. You'd assume the runner going. Fundamentally. And camera eyes aside from his catcher Martins. Full count, 2 gone. Here comes the pitch on the way, and that is going to be a high strike 3, and that'll retire the side here in the third. 4-0 Althoff. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Bill, where are we going?
We're trying to find my ATM.
We just passed an ATM.
But that's not my ATM. I lose $4 if it's not my ATM.
Make any ATM your ATM. Introducing free Kasasa Checking with monthly rewards like cash and ATM fees back in your pocket. Visit trykasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
Bad credit, no problem. Auto Mart of Salem is here to help. Auto Mart of Salem is your local shop here, pay here headquarters. Quality cars, vans, SUVs, and trucks in stock now. All credit applications are accepted. Shop here and pay here at Auto Mart of Salem, 1819 West Main, Salem, Illinois. Shop online at automartofsalem.com or call us at 618-548-8611.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. As we head to the top of the fourth, it'll be Streaker, Mertens, Fisher, 6, 7, and 8 in the Althoff lineup. They lead 4-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They've left 1 aboard. The Rams, meanwhile, no runs on 3 hits. They have an error, and they've left 3.
We were talking before we started today that, we have been away from here for a while. How much different the grass looks since our last trip here for a game. A lot greener. Been mowed, nice and neat. Looks a little different than what it was a few weeks ago when it was half yellow, half brown, half green. It's great. Perfect spring weather so far for it once you got out of the March. Home of your IA is next week.
Yes, it is. Home of your IHSA Class 3A Regional. That's the first pitch of the inning. It's going to be a strike on the outside corner to Grant Streaker. He represented the first run of the ballgame. Came in to score on an RBI single from Mertens. Now has a 0-1 count, leading things off. Pitch high, it'll be 1-0.
If I were me and me were you and I owned the football field, this is the grass I would have. It would be green year-round. I would not have the dormant or anything else.
1-1 coming.
But that's me.
If I were me,
of course, turf.
That's right.
I mean, if I had to have grass surface, this is it. I wouldn't want a dormant,
The 2-1 going to be high. 3 balls and a strike to Grant Streaker.
Baseball fields that have that dormant grass early. Tough for guys to pick up ground balls and the like.
Kind of the issue that Althoff has.
I saw that picture. I didn't realize that.
3-1, and that'll be a free pass to lead things off here at the top of the fourth.
Wow.
Brings it to Eric Mertens.
It's like trying to throw that strike in the oil funnel, except the end that the oil's coming out of, not where you pour it in at.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. Find them online at ComFirstBank.net. Read more about all their accounts, especially the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. One means more, Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. It means a 1-0 count here, apparently, to Eric Mertens. That misses low and inside to the right-handed catcher. Had an RBI single as last time. Since then, the Crusaders have scored 3 more to make it 4-0. High fastball. Swung on a miss up in the eye, 1-1.
Notice the very aggressive, Althoff team still swinging everything. Harrisburg leads Benton in baseball 2-0, bottom of the fourth. They'll try to spur on some score updates from down there.
1-1 to count. A check on the runner, Streaker at first. That is very little. The 1-1 pitch coming. This one's going to be popped up to the right side. Pike over the bag, shuffles the feet, makes the grab, and there's your first down.
That's a tough catch, especially with the wind blowing from first base to second base, running wide. Pike kept those feet moving, was able to make catches. Outfield years, 3 years or more in the outfield helping him there. Treats that just like a fly ball. Forgot to show you my homage to the scorebook. Wow. I know. I know that's not very fashionable. Why is that not a strike?
Oh, no, it's 1-0 to Fisher. It just misses blown away.
Don't know. That pitch is high school strike.
1 on, 1 out. Here comes the 1-0. It's going to miss high. The runner going. The throw is safe. Going to end up in the center field.
Yeah, a little high. Couldn't quite keep up to it. I don't understand why that first pitch wasn't a strike. I mean, you have to give that to the high school level. Now, the paid level, maybe the next level in college, D1, maybe not. But you got to give that here in this game.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the inning. They'll check on the runner at second.
Wow.
Just gets back.
They wouldn't try that play again, would they?
Tag off the ankle. 2-0 the count with 1 gone. The batter is Jake Fisher, the third baseman with Casey Arnold on deck. RBI chance here with only 1 out in the top of the 4th. Crusaders lead 4-0. Mitch Ballard on the outside corner returns again mysteriously. 2-1.
Like Bigfoot.
It's kind of like when you're on the fringe.
We know it's there and real, but we don't see it.
It's like when you're on the fringe of your favorite radio station. It's in,
yes.
and it's out.
Yeah.
And then, so sometimes you have static on the outside corner.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get it in stereo. 2-1. Bobbed up in the right center field on the run is Story. Backing him up will be Blake Jones, and the catch is made.
That is a very good description. Depending on where you put the old antenna in the house, or move, if you've got a metal object like a cabinet handle or aluminum foil, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's one of those things there that it fades in and out. That was a pretty good play. I'll tell you what, right field is not a fun place to play right now. Connor Story made that look easy.
2 outs now, and a runner on second for Casey Arnold. Soft liner to the shortstop as last time. So a 4-0 lead for the Catholics. The pitch is going to come up and in, fouled off first base side. Pike will give chase toward the dugout and makes the grab. So the Rams get out of the inning on a catch and foul territory. We head to the bottom half. We'll see 4, 5, and 6, but it's 4-0 Althoff. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area, so a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 4-5-6-2 up. Curveball brushed Pike off as Jake Pike leads things off. It's 1-0. Braden Smith, east of DH, and Derek Hayes here in this bottom of the 4th inning, trailing 4-0 on cover. The pitcher comes inside again. Curveball, not much breakage there, and it's 2-0.
4-3. 4-3 Lady Rams or 3-2? 3-2. 4-3 Lady Rams are winning. 3-2. Mallory Garner's triple and sack fly. She got 3 RBIs.
Nice. 2-1 the count out of Pike on a 2-0 strike. The Rams beat Althoff earlier in the year. That was also 9 days ago. 2 balls and a strike here to Pike, lead things off with Smith and Hayes to follow. Curveball high, it's 2-2.
Got to stay in there. Got to keep that front side. Wants to run out as a left-hander. You got to stay in there.
Community First Bank of the Heartland as that free checking with high-yield interest is known as one checking. Welcome back to Personal Banking. A curveball that gets away, and it'll be hitting the helmet. So Pike on the plunk pitch will take his place on first base for Braden Smith.
That's a start. Woof. That is a start. Maybe they can get some going here, some bingo here in the bottom of the 4th. Already the bottom of the 4th, considering the Rams down 4 runs, when you look at it that way.
See what Smith's able to do. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom half against Hahn Calvert, left-handed pitcher. Rams, like many teams, historically have struggled against lefty pitch. He checks swing into the first base dugout on a soft
Pay attention over there.
Maybe they don't have that over there. I know that. But
they flinch.
Yeah,
a late flinch when you're not paying attention. Oh, well. They look good over there standing on the rail.
0-1 the count with 1 on and nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. Tying run now in the hole. Pitch in round's going to be high. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Baseball and softball season are here, but what about your corporate season? Make the call to the bullpen for Winning Edge's high-quality embroidered apparel to equip your employee team in style. Winning Edge, downtown Mount Vernon. We await the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Smith will foul it off.
Ooh, that's double banger there.
They got our buddy, didn't it?
Yeah, it got our buddy. Yeah, there he goes.
Our buddy don't look too happy about that either.
No, that's not good.
He's got his car back.
I bet he moves.
Well,
he may not. He may not. He may think, I'd hit once, I won't hit twice.
Maybe. 1-2 coming. Tap, foul, stay alive. Huh.
Yeah, the price you pay when you gamble to get close to parking spots at the old ballpark.
Well, my buddy was talking about the risk of having to take the Black Beauty today.
Yeah.
He told me he was going to park even further than you if he would have had to have done that.
Oh, the Black Beauty was down there by me, like where I parked.
The 1-2, inside-out swing. Swung and a miss. That'll be the first out on the 5th strikeout today for Honkammer.
Yeah.
Speaking of 5, Community First Bank has 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. It'll be Derek Hayes. He had a single his last time. With a runner on first and 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Rams trail by a score of 4-0. Mighty Rams with the lead over there across the way as well. As we wait the pitch, here comes low. Gets away. Pike's going to have to stay put. It'll be 1-0 to Hayes.
Didn't get away far enough. Didn't even get out of the circle with dirt cutout here at home.
Scoreboard update from a moment ago was presented by Tony Wiltshire, State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him on 42nd and South Water Tower, TonyWilt.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep on a curveball somehow missed. 2-0.
A little dirt on it there. Wasn't going to matter. You like to say had a little dirt?
But good up as far as verticality until it fell out. Must have fallen out somewhere before the plate. 2-0 coming. That's across the plate. It's 2-1. Another good pitch there from Honkammer. He wanted to call him Stan Heinrich. He's graduated.
That name's been there a time or two.
But there's still a female version of the name floating around over there in Belleville. 2-1. Going to miss outside. 3-1 to Derek Hayes. Good ice. Blake Jones in those helmets. And Blake's in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, that's Blake's helmet and Blake.
They recognized him after yesterday.
Yeah.
He was concerned.
Yes, he was.
As the 3-1 comes, that's going to miss up. Good opportunity here with 2 on and only 1 out in the bottom half of the 4th. It's a pitch that just missed up.
Missed up, and now Rams have something going here at the bottom of the order. Need to get these guys and get something done here.
Meanwhile, Little McClure doing the pedal version of the Indy 500.
Oh, hey, yeah. F1, way he turns.
He's a little tired now because he's not gunning as hard as he was.
Well, he's
there it goes.
downwind. He's downwind. Now here comes the F1 turn. He turned on the dime, kind of like one of those no-turn, 0-degree mowers.
2 on and only 1 out for Blake Jones. Here comes curveball. Waves out and misses. Filthy, Uncle Charlie. That's 0-1. Jones singled his last time with 2 outs in the 2nd. Has an opportunity here with 2 on and only 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Rams need some runs across the plate, trailing 4-0. Got shades on and everything. He's what George Thorogood had in mind. The 0-1, another curveball, swung and miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah. Got a lot to live up to. And now Blake Jones in the hole. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 aboard for the Rams. An RBI chance with the runner on second. This pitch going to just miss.
Honkammer's favorite is to come to the set position, look once, and come home. See if Pike reads that at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Blake Jones, the right-handed center fielder.
Look, come home.
There you go, tendency. Front-footed down to the third base side. Runner's caught napping. Steps on second for 1, the first or third for 1. Throws to the first for the other. Not much doing.
There's really not much Pike could do in that situation. He's going to be out. So that's the second out of the inning on the fielder's choice, 5-3. And now Tyler Morgan will be up, try to help himself.
See if the pitcher Morgan can help out his case. 2 outs, 2 aboard here in the bottom of the fourth, a 4-0 Ram deficit. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you at rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. Here comes the pitch. For strike one.
I mean, if it's good for one inning, it has to be good for the other inning. Sorry, just because he's left-handed doesn't mean it looks that much better.
No balls, 1 strike. The 2 on and 2 out. It's the count to the pitcher, Morgan. Front foot's it foul to the backstop, and that will mean 0-2.
Zach Brookman. He's watching so he don't get hit. He's serious.
In the zone.
In the zone. Last year's group wasn't. They were, but they'd come by and say something. Or we could say
something. Ball might have helped some of them. Missing dearly, though. 0-2 the count. 2 gone. Here it comes. Chase the high pitch. That's going to be dangerous.
No. I got fusioned. That ball was hunting. The moonroof was open, but front windshield wasn't.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right.
2 outs and 2 aboard here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's a 4-0 ball game. Rams need some runs. This one gets away. 0-2. Ground ball to short. Shouldn't be a problem. They'll go to second for 1 and not get the out. He was safe as he split in there, and that's a wasted chance for the Crusaders to give the Rams some life in the form of Zach Brookman.
Fielder's choice.
Fielder made the wrong choice.
No error, just a fielder's choice. Bobbled the ball, and really you have to credit Jones for hustling in there the whole way. He could have just lollygagged it, no, I'm out. Hustled in there and forced that play.
I was more surprised that the Crusaders were coming off the field because from my vantage point, he was definitely safe.
Oh, yeah.
And the umpire and the infield made the right call. 2 gone, bases loaded now for Zach Brookman, who could play the role of hero. Maybe start a big inning here as the Rams looking to turn to the top of the order with Ryan Campbell in the on-deck circle. Look at the motor here. Here comes the pitch on the way out of the windup. Oh, nope, going to be a comebacker. Runs it over, and 1-3 will retire the side. So the Rams strand the bases loaded here in the fourth. It's 4-0 Althoff. This is Rams baseball, proud WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Registration for summer classes at Rindley College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Rindley College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Rindley College, your journey starts here.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. As we head to the top of the fifth, it'll be the top of the order due up, coincidentally, for the Althoff Crusaders. They lead with 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They have stranded 2 runners today. Sam Hodrick, Austin Keene, Colin McClellan in the Althoff fifth. Tyler Morgan comes out to work another inning for the Rams, who we're open for a win here today to force a tie atop the South 7 Conference. It's been since 2009 since anybody other than the Rams took the conference crown. Bunt down the first base line off the mound. It's going to be a quick throw, not in time for Morgan, and that'll be a bunt single for Hodrick, the leadoff batter.
Oh, the old snooze. Put it down the line, and now leadoff runner on with nobody out.
That will bring in Austin Keene, who walked and scored his last time. That's back in the 3-run third inning for the Crusaders. They lead 4-0. Not a banner day for the Rams at this point, as it is a pitch low that misses. 1-0 now to Keene.
Day's not over.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway. See all of their selection, including Lincoln Luxury, at FordSquare.com. Check on the runner first. Nothing doing.
You got the new sandals on there?
Oh.
No, we haven't got the new sandals for the second trip. No.
Wore on Monday, though, as a check swing on a pitch high. It's 2-0. Not going to wear them to the ballpark just yet.
Not yet.
Special pairs that I wear. But I have quite a few. a collector of sorts as the 2-0 misses high. 3 balls, no strike.
Edwardsville leads Alton 6-0.
It's interesting.
I know. It's kind of like what?
They're good, but they're an up and down good. Like, they
Yeah.
still win a lot of games. They lost to Centralia yesterday in a head scratcher 4-1. Nothing against the Orphans. 3-1 on a 3-0 pitch with a strike down the middle to Austin Keene. Just wasn't quite expecting that. Of course, they were late yesterday. Got there at 4:03 to Centralia.
Oh, really? Might have been a problem then. And with Alton today, another case of the look ahead.
Yep, 3-1 high. It'll be a walk to put 2 aboard. Runners on first and second now for the Crusaders. It'll be Colin McClellan, who singled, got the RBI, but later advanced to second on the air in right field.
Little Abner struck again. This might be all she wrote for Mr. Morgan.
Tim Holloway is going to make a change. This Fits the Mound is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff glad to support the local community as well as the Rams and Lady Rams. So one would assume that because of the change in the outfield that Blake Jones will be your new Ram pitcher.
Okay, so Jones goes to the hill.
Giants to left, Brookman to center.
Okay.
Out comes Morgan. Which means the Giants
is in his spot.
Right.
The Giants will hit in Tyler's spot, the 8-hole. So Morgan goes 4, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Can be the loser, can't be anything else in this one. Annie's and Terriers tied at 6 after 6. Benton trails Harrisburg baseball 4-0. Edwardsville leads Alton 6-0. And Mount Vernon in some trouble here. Tim Holloway's talking about the strike zone.
I should.
And he's still talking. And he got the old warning. Trust me, that means the warning right there. Not that I was ever in trouble, but I was accused. Long ago.
4-0 your score. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. 2 left on base for the Crusaders to this point. No runs on 3 hits, 1 error. 6 left on for the Rams. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 on and nobody out for Althoff. A single to walk to lead things off. Colin McClellan, the right fielder, the lefty, will stand at the plate. He'll be the first batter seen by Blake Jones. The sophomore center fielder comes on in relief. Zach Giants takes over and left, and Zach Brookman will slide over to center. Yeah, the right-hander does here.
We're out of baseball. That's a problem when you're out of baseball.
Not good.
No, it's hard to play this game when you don't have any baseballs. I said baseballs.
No, I got you.
Okay. And this is trouble. Blake Jones is thrown into the furnace here today.
2 on and nobody out in the top of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. It's going to be a bunt out of the chute. He'll throw behind the runner, and he's back in safely at second base.
Boy, Brett Isaac had he had all kinds of movement, bunting, stealing, and moving around, and
he had multiple irons in the fire.
McClellan was bunting to sacrifice, not for a hit, the way he was in the box.
End result did not appear as if anything was going to happen out of that. At least not good. As the 0-1 comes, swing and a ground ball down to first. Picked up by Jake Pike. He'll step on the first base bag for 3 unassisted, and it'll advance the runners down to second and third.
Say Mount Vernon will have to bring the infield in here with second and third, 1 out, down 4 in the 5th. Middle of the order, Frazier with a single and 2 RBIs the last time he was up. Made contact both times.
2 in scoring position here. 1 out in the top of the 5th. The Crusaders looking to add a few more. 4-0 is your Althoff lead. Here comes a pitch on the outside corner. Well located. It's 0-1.
Mm-hmm. Good location. Should be all day.
Well, there's that. Top of the 5th. 1 out, 2 aboard for the Crusaders. Curveball outside, going to get away. Here comes a run in. Not going to be in time, and the Crusaders lead 5-0.
Yeah, just snuck through the mitt. Clicked off the top of the mitt, the webbing, and went to the backstop. That's 5-0, and that's, of course, a crucial run because now you got to load the bases, get 4, and go again. That's a big run in this game. Infield will remain in with the runner at third and 1 out. Althoff team means business.
5-0 ball game. Crusaders maybe still not done. 1 out, a runner on third for Frazier, and the 1-1. He comes 2-1 low in the dirt. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Free checking, high yield interest. Ask about their one account. One means more. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Runner on third base here in the top of the 5th. Althoff still threatening. Here comes a pitch on the way. Pops foul. We'll have a 2-2 count coming up. Rams have Alton at GCS Park.
The thinker position.
Oh, yeah. Alton at GCS on Monday. Tuesday to... Hold on. I got to think about this. They're off Tuesday. That's a 2-2 count. Comeback shortstop. They'll go home with this on the fielder's choice. It'll be a rundown for Austin Keene. Shouldn't have much. They will throw now down to Hayes. Hayes going to chase the runner, gets him, and down to second base. We'll go Frazier. Let's get the lead run, and it's second out.
Second out on the fielder's choice. So that would be second out. Going on contacting with the infield in. I don't understand that concept. I never have understood going on contact with infield in. You got to think about things. But some guys like to do that to force things, and now the second out.
5-0 still the score. RBI chance for Honkammer, the pitcher. Singled and then blew out. That was his last time. The lefty stands in, strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Ben Honkammer, the pitcher. 1 for 2 today with a runner on second, 2 outs, a 5-0 lead to his advantage. And here comes the pitch. He'll chase after an outside curve, and it's 0-2. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Full scoreboard later tonight at WMIXsports.com. 0-2. Foul tip to stay alive to the backstop. We do it again.
Hello to Brylan, listening along. We'll see her tomorrow at the place of work.
No balls, but 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base for Althoff. Pitcher is Blake Jones. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be inside, about the shins, apparently.
Yeah, that one's a little in. Can't give that one because catcher set up out, ball crossed over that side. I can't give that one. That's why I was signaling. Got my signals over here.
1-2 coming, runner going. Swing and a miss with 2 outs.
Strike 3. Yeah, the inning.
That should be.
Yeah, that's it. All you get. You got to get 3 outs.
Yeah. So what happened?
There should be a strike 3. He caught it. Strike 3, you're out.
They're going to go ahead and award the run, and they awarded first base, which was a hit.
Right.
Should be 5-0. We'll straighten it out after a quick break. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 Althoff. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
You need a great quality new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get on a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's a 5-0 Crusader lead. Top of the order coming for the Mount Vernon Rams, though, here in the inning. And it was a strikeout at the end of the inning. Unsure as to why first was being pointed at. Led to some confusion. Thought maybe a run was coming across the plate as Althoff was still playing on. But the inning was over, and it's a 5-0 Crusader lead. Tapped down the third base side. Should be an infield single for Campbell. Wise move, though, by the pitcher, Honcomer. Maybe let it roll foul, but it does not. And the grass kind to the junior shortstop for a leadoff single.
Well, you just have to let it roll. You have to take your chances. And you're not going to throw him out anyway, so you got to take a hope that it'll hit the edge of the grass and roll off, and it did not.
So 1 on and nobody out for Reed Millwood as the pitcher Honcomer will fire in. Cross the plate for 0-1. As we point to the heavens. Thomas Weber in the on-deck circle for the Rams here in the bottom of the fifth. Looking to chip away at this 5-run differential. 0-1 coming. Ball this time, though.
Up pointed up.
Yeah, no Albert Pujols call that time.
Oh, no. That 500th home run he hit, he's still going in the DC. Wow.
1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Millwood. Weber on deck, Pike to follow. Should have get that far here in the fifth inning. Second Chance Auto has your largest selection of pre-owns. Priced under $10,000 in one location. No fancy sales or gimmicks, just honest deals with bank rate financing for all at Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East. The 1-2 tap foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, man. Honcomer, the lefty. Pitched very, very well today as the 1-2 comes. What the heck was that?
What was... I have a clue.
Inside strike. Didn't realize it was going to be a strike. It was called for about 30 seconds.
I thought he was looking for help, asking for help from first, but it ends up with a swing and a miss.
That was called, I thought. We're all baffled.
Yeah. Baffled and waffled.
No doubt about it. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the inning. Here it comes. That's going to be well outside to Weber. 1-0 is the count. I perceive some high blood pressure today.
It's happening.
1-0 coming. It's going to be up. 2 balls, no strikes to Weber. Pike in the on-deck circle for the Rams, who trail 5-0 here in this bottom of the fifth inning. Here it comes. That's going to be up. 3 balls, no strikes to Weber.
All right. I can see old Thomas get one in the jet stream in left field and hit one over that 365 mark right here.
3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1.
I should have known better. I knew he'd take on that one, but I can see him get one here.
Hitters count. 3 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, a runner on first base in the bottom half of the fifth. Honcomer to the lefty. Outside corner fastball and swung a miss for a full count.
He tried. I can't fault him. Wow. Into 4, Gorville over Johnson City softball, 13-1.
Eee.
Rare that happens.
Yikes. Count is full. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fights it off to stay alive. The count's still full. Rams, let's see. Trying to remember their week. Heron on Wednesday. We told you they're out Monday at GCS. Tuesday off. Wednesday, Heron.
Thursday, Marion.
Friday, off. Bush Stadium that Sunday. That's outside and a 1-out walk.
I think barking at the strike zone helped out there because that's normally a strike.
So now a chance for Jake Pike. With 2 on and only 1 out, we are in the bottom of the fifth. Courtesy runner will be Sam Storman.
Then it's, let's see, the 4th at Bush Stadium, the 5th Murphy at SIU at 5, the 6th at Carbondale. Then there's a mix of things going on then at that
7th,
point.
I think, is Cahokia here.
Yeah, 8th is we have softball.
Yeah.
And softball Mount Vernon
9th
here.
and 10th, Chad Baker has the Triad Invitation.
Yes. I just happened to look at the schedule last night.
Yeah. Inside corner strike to Pike, the lefty. Get behind here, 0-1. He's had a little bit of trouble figuring out Honcomer.
Andy's Terriers each scored a touchdown, didn't get the extra point or 2-point conversion, tied at 6 after 8 in softball.
2 on, 1 out for the Rams here, trailing 5-0. That'll come in on Pike, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He tried to duck into it. He was hoping it'd nick him, but it didn't do it.
So 1-1 is the count with 1 out, 2 aboard here for the Rams in the home half of this 5th inning from Brennan Klein Memorial Field. On-commerce set is high, and the count is 2-1. You wonder if fatigue or just a different strike zone setting in.
Getting close.
Two on the count with 1 gone. Rip to the second baseman. A chance for 2. Good turn to the shortstop for 1. Safe at first on the other.
Thought it
Rams
was a
get a break.
call. Nah. Thought he was safe.
Good hustle out of the box.
Yeah. 4-6. Good turn. It's just that Pike outran everybody. Good hustle by Pike out of the box. He could have dogged his dad's double play, but
not going to argue.
Not about the Mount Vernon kids.
Not going to argue with Spanish Pete out there in the infield.
No, he was safe. Half step.
He knows what he's doing. 2 outs, runners at the corners here for Braden Smith. The Ram DH with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by a score of 5-0. They need some runs in the worst way. Crusaders scored 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. Lead 5-0 as this is going to be swung on a miss by Smith, 0-1. Ready First Bank of the Heartland, free checking, high yield interest. Ask about 1 checking next time you bank with your hometown team. Ready First Bank, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Pitch and route, going to be a ground ball, third base side. The throw will be to first. Here it comes. Smith is actually going to beat it out. Collides with the first baseman. The throw will get away. It'll be second and third on the RBI by Braden Smith in the game. The score now 5-1.
The poor throw by the third baseman ended in the dirt, and the first baseman, Keene, had to take it, not only knock the ball down, but he got knocked down as well with Smith running through the bag hard, nothing intentional, just good hard baseball. And what Althoff should have been out of the inning at 5-0, now 5-1 with the tying run on deck.
If you're the Rams here, of course, Coach Brett Isaacs will come out to the mound for a conversation. Presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. You hope that at some point they chase the left-hander, knowing one of their weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Good opportunity here for Derek Hayes with 2 on and 2 out. Runners at second and third. Finally getting a run across the plate to make it 5-1. Tying run now moves into the on-deck circle. Crazier things have happened in games here at Brennan Klein Field involving the Althoff Crusaders.
Well, you're exactly right. Like that throw from third there, looked like it hit a wall about halfway across the diamond and went in the dirt. What should have been a routine play.
5-1 game, 2 on, 2 out. Hayes will take a first pitch across the plate for 0-1. He's reached twice today with a single and a base on balls. Second and fourth, respectively, at the plate here in the 5th. On counter, looking a little bit fatigued. I wouldn't say exhausted yet. There he comes with on 0-1. Curveball right across the plate, 0-2.
We've talked about this other times. When you're a pitcher and you get a ground ball like that, and your mind's already in the dugout, but your body's not, and that error happened, you got to collect yourself to go again with Althoff, even though they got action in the bullpen.
0-2 the count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch on the way, and that is going to be on the outside corner for a ball.
Should have been
1-2.
Well, getting back toward consistent, because that should have probably been strike 3 from RA and the vantage point. It's okay, you can let it out.
Got to make the best of the break here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Here it comes. Hayes will stay alive to fight it off. 1-2.
Yeah, Honkheimer's nearing the 100-pitch mark, so this would be maybe his last here in the 5th.
Got a right-hander down on the pin. So if there was a bit of good news, that would be it. As we wait the 1-2 again. Here it comes. Fell back to us. That would hit the iPad. 1-2.
That would have got the iPad. That was in. Oh, there's our man.
I'm confident in that part of the net, so no need to flinch there.
Yeah.
Now, if you get there or there or
yeah, if
there,
you get those weak parts, you got to be worried. But I was worried about the Remote Mix 4 taking a shot.
It was fine. The iPad doesn't get beat. 1-2. Swung and a miss, and that'll take care of things in the fifth with the Rams. They strand 2 more. It's 5-1 Althoff through 5. This is Rams Baseball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have one of the hottest car lines in the industry with the Ford Fiesta, Focus, and Fusion. The Ford brand was the top-selling brand in the United States in 2013, and we at Ford Square are determined to make that happen again in 2014. Ford is number one because the Fusion hugs curves and embraces fuel efficiency. The Focus is your friend at the pump and your love on the road. And the Ford Fiesta is taking fun and efficiency further. We have over 40 of these cars in stock right now waiting for you. We can offer huge cashback savings and want to deal. We will do anything to make 2014 even better and keep Ford number one. Come see our associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, Illinois, and we will show you why the best never rests. You can always view our new and pre-owned inventory online at fordsquare.com.
Find us on Facebook. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
WMIX and WMIXsports.com as we head to the top of the sixth. 5-1 Althoff on top. It'll be Streaker, Mertens, and Fisher. Barring any changes to Brett Isaac's lineup here in the top half of the inning. 4-run lead. The Rams finally going to run across the plate in the bottom half of the fifth. 1 run on 4 hits. However, the story may be the fact that the Rams have stranded 8 runners again today. Blake Jones out for another inning. Here comes a pitch down the middle for strike 1. Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Find them online at rlc.edu to find out how. 0-1, looking to turn into 0-2. Take him a little bit off at that time. Swung on a miss.
Mr. Jones says, look at this pitch. I can pitch too, he says. What nice day. Outside. I wish I had a hammock. I wouldn't be lasting very long.
Curveball inside corner, called third strike.
Okay.
Second K today for Jones, and that'll be the first Althoff out.
It looked pretty. Had a wrinkle. Not sure it was a strike, but Mount Vernon will take it. Well, it looked pretty, though, that wrinkle. Yeah, it did.
So that brings in Eric Mertens. Althoff catcher with 1 out and nobody on. Fouls 1 off, and it's no balls and a strike. Jake Fisher in the on-deck circle for Althoff. They lead 5-1, looking to go to 5-1 in the conference, as a matter of fact.
Wow. Annie's Interior is tied at 6 after 9.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
1-1 now, and a pitch high to Mertens.
Probably didn't charge again at Rotary Park today, so it's probably just pretty soft all day.
I think they're at Carpdale today on the 1-1.
They might be since it's
1-2.
Let's see. Could be the way it's read. I'm looking at Twitter.
1-2 the count. Curveballs. Fouled off to stay alive.
No, they're not charging to get into the big complex. Jake Fisher. How you doing? The mustard yellow numbers on the back. That's always classic.
Sean, mustard colored home unis. Oh, pounding the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Blake Jones. And the throw down to third goes in the left.
Land speed record going on. Those little plastic tires are going to burn off.
If he's not careful, he's going to break the sound barrier.
Yeah, look at him. Take the glasses off, Tom.
There he goes.
Oh, my.
Excited to be here.
Fun at the old ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on for Fisher. Straight up. Fouls it off, 0-1.
Fun at the old ballpark.
Scoreboard updates today are presented by Tony Welch, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWelch.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and gets you a better steak. Comes up with it. Man, absolutely fools Fisher. Swings and misses. 0-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Rams looking for the first 1-2-3 Althoff inning since the first. Maybe get out of it here. Able to waste a pitch in the dirt. Good pitch. Decent stop by Weber, and it's 1-2. Saturday Sports Show returns on Saturday morning, AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Guest lineup playing for you.
Yeah, guest list is improved going as it goes along. Very big guests on the show. More coming, too.
1-2 on the way. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the inning. We're in the top of the 6th if you're just joining us. 5-1 Althoff on top. Conference, at least the top of the conference, on the line. 2-2 inside. Jammed foul, third base dugout.
Tom Fulkerson did not make a very good effort at that in the dugout. Half-hearted. Buck bounced off the boards, didn't make a good attempt at it.
2-2. Does it again. Fouls it off this time. More towards our perspective. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Jake Fisher. Nice flush grass.
Yeah.
Well manicured.
Mertens looks comfortable there, though. He's got the 5-gallon bucket going on.
Comes inside. It's about the feet to Fisher. If the count is full, he's 0 for 2. Late bus.
I would say that's the after-school program.
Full count, chases after. 3 strikeouts in an inning, and down go the Crusaders, 1-2-3. Through 5.5, it's 5-1 Althoff. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals. Pekin Insurance.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball.
Welcome back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. So glad to have you with us today for Mount Vernon Rams baseball. The new Crusader pitcher will be Sam Bertle.
Ron Comer goes 5, 1 hit, 1 earned, 1 run. It was not earned. 2 walks, 5 Ks. He can be the winner, cannot be the loser.
Jones, Morgan, Berkman will lead it off. Fish misses low to Blake, and it'll be a quick 1-0 count. Next one on the way. Lifts this one for a ride in the left field. That'll get over the head of the left fielder. Extra bases for Blake Jones. He'll round first, headed for second. And he will run through the stop sign and head to third, and it'll be a leadoff triple. Tim Holloway probably not pleased, but he'll take it.
No. Down 4 runs. Now Blake Jones immediately pops up and starts explaining to Tim Holloway. Down 4 runs, you had to make sure to get in there. He did. And as soon as he slid and popped up, he was yakking to Coach Holloway going, I knew I could do it. I don't know, you know.
We've seen that before.
Yeah, we have. Got to tell you, we saw it yesterday.
Feet over with an explanation. 5-1. Runner on third, nobody out for Zach Gines. Pitch high, and it's 1-0.
That's one of those. He's rounding second, below the stop sign. He's like, all right, I'm going to get there and slide. How am I going to tell Coach when I get there?
Think we'll get the explanation, too?
Oh, yeah. As soon as we're packing up, he'll come by and tell us, too.
1-0 the count. It's going to move up, and it's 2 balls and no strikes.
You got to wonder who his driver's ed teacher is or was. Got to be one of these two.
Well, the speed might have been Coach Turner.
Yeah.
Speed coach, obviously going for a running.
Yeah.
Not talk about
that'd be great. Harrisburg leads Benton after 6-8-0 in baseball. Keep track of teams Mount Vernon will be playing in the future, possibly.
2 balls and a strike, make it 3-1 now. As that pitch was as low to Zach Gines with Zach Brookman on deck.
You know, a little life here for the Rams. Haven't had much today at all. Hey, it's not dark.
3-1 coming. Ooh, up in the zone for a strike, full count.
Yeah.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler, owner of the Express Lane. Faster oil changes and more. Service without an appointment to the folks at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway. Pitch misses low and inside to Gines. Jones triples, Gines walks, and runners at the corners and nobody out for Zach Brookman. Maybe this is where you get a bit of a big inning.
Well, if you can get through here, Brookman gets a little bingo. Top of the order comes, then you start feasting maybe a little bit.
Here's the bottom of the order has. Strike high, though, to Brookman on the first pitch. He's 0 for 2, and it's 0-1. No balls, one strike. Runners are at the corners. Up and in. Foul back. It'll be 0-2 to Brookman.
That was in on the tape of the handle. I mean, that sounded like a click off the handle of the tape.
0-2 the count. Nobody out. This one is going to be a comebacker right in the mid. First choice is the first base, and that'll be a double play at the good luck variety for the Crusaders.
Wow. I mean, there was no way Giants had a chance. I mean, just no way. I mean, he took off, and like us, I mean, you got to freeze on a line drive, but that kind of ball there, you just wonder. That'll take you right out of inning 2.
So I'll bring in Ryan Campbell, 2 outs and a runner on third. It'll be a high pitch, and it'll be 1-0. You hope to get a little deeper in the order so that when you come around to the 7th, a chance to get back to the top again.
Well, if that could have got back through the box, you'd had something going on.
Now pitch in the dirt quickly turns to the 2-0 to the junior shortstop, Ryan Campbell. Millwood on deck, 2 outs, so on a runner on third after the 1-3 double play of the tough luck variety for the Rams. Another pitch high, just like that, it's 3-0. Probably better out just not swinging. Create your own luck.
Take one.
Bertelsmann on in relief here for the 6th. Now throws right down the middle for a 3-1.
Nice crowd here watching this one. Nice crowd at the softball complex.
Right, 3-1 coming. Going to be high, and it's a 2-out walk to Campbell to put runners at the corners for Reed Millwood.
Well, Mr. Dirty Hat ready to go. Although we were told that there was a sidebar to that story about the Dirty Hat that happened the other day.
So he was not the innocent party.
Yeah, that's the way it always goes.
What the guilty ones say, though. First pitch to Millwood on the corner. Outside, it'll be 0-1 to Reed. Millwood, the sophomore second baseman, has runners at the corners, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Rams trail 5-1. Tying run is in the on-deck circle. Said that a few times today. Here comes inside the dirt. 1-1.
Kind of like a knuckleball, didn't it?
Well, they did not have any sort of...
Didn't have a grip on it to... Didn't push it out of his hand on the throw with the fingernails.
See what happens on the 1-1. Here comes down the middle. Popped up into center. Hondrick, the center fielder, will make the grab. And that'll retire the Rams through 6, still trailing 5-1. This is Mountain Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
Registration for summer classes at Rindley College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Rindley College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Rindley College, your journey starts here.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with you, Danny Czerwinski alongside Holly Carroll back in our Mount Vernon studio. Top of the 7th we go for the Crusaders. It'll be 9-1-2 due up. Casey Arnold, Sam Hondrick, and Austin Keene, barring any changes in Brett Isaac's lineup. 5-1 your score. Rams have stranded 10 runners today. The Crusaders have only stranded 3. First pitch from Jones just misses low. It'll be 1-0. And the opportunities today is the 1-0 will be lifted into left. Giants on the run. Not going to get to that, and that'll be a ground rule double.
Got up in that jet stream I talked about earlier in the game. Got a little wind, bounced off the warning track and over the fence for a ground rule double, not a home run. And this Althoff team, like I said, you seen they had a game plan coming in. Swing early in the count. Mount Vernon pitchers around the plate. They have swung early, and my goodness, they've taken it to the Rams.
Ball trick not going to work this time.
No. No,
that one may have actually really gotten away. Because it was thrown back to the pitcher, Joe.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So the runner on second in scoring position here. Nobody out top of the order for Althoff. Sam Odrick stands in. He scored twice today. Takes the first pitch strike for 0-1. Tony Well brings you our scoreboard updates today. Find him on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon. And get to a better state with your State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. 0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch for the sophomore. Inside strike, 0-2. Rams trying to avoid falling to 3-3 in the South 7th. Althoff will be in the driver's seat at 5-1 if the score holds.
Yeah.
Last chances for the Rams will be 3, 4, and 5. Nothing in 2 to the left-handed Hodrick. Jones looks back at the runner on second. Here comes inside low. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Harrisburg beats Benton 8-1. So says our correspondent. That's he's working finally.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on and nobody out. That was high. Good pickup by Jones off the mound. Throws behind the runner at second. And he dives back in safe. The Rams avoid the out. Go back trying to keep the runner honest. Just it'll lead to 2 aboard with nobody out.
Fielder's choice. He had him going back to the bag. Had him looked back and tried to get greedy there. Probably looked him back. Should have went to first on that, but unfortunately, it's first and second.
2 on and nobody out for Austin Keene. He's walked and scored. He's walked and been thrown out on the fielder's choice at the plate. He struck out. Now in a 5-1 game, there's 2 on and nobody out in the top of the 7th. The Crusaders looking for a little bit of insurance here. If Keene will show bunt, it's down the first base side. Quick throw down to first base for the covering second baseman. 3-4 will be the sacrifice.
Yeah. Not enough runs. So says the Crusaders. They need more. And that's right there where if you take the out, he bunts, it's 2 outs. Now it's second and third and 1 out.
So that'll bring in Kyle McClellan. Singled once today. Sacrifices last time, and now golfs one slicing and deep into center field. That one is going to get beyond Brookman. However, nice play off of the hop. May leave it as only 2-run scoring instead of bases clearing. Cut off by Pike on the relay, and it's 7-1 Althoff. Wow. On the 2 RBI triple by McClellan.
That ball was hit a long way. Still didn't hit the fence. And Althoff has quieted the orange and black behind us.
– 7-1 ball game. Rams down 6. Runner on third and only 1 out for Luke Frazier. Curveball across the plate for 0-1. A good pitch there. Community First Bank of the Heartland, where you can always bank on your hometown team. Alfred and Dix, Woodlawn, the market leader in Jefferson County with their 5 locations. The 0-1. Dirty gets stopped by Thomas Weber. It's 1-1.
Althoff team looks pretty darn good.
Rams will need at least 6 to keep it going in the bottom half. This will be fouled back, and it's 1-2. Trying to keep a 3-game winning streak alive. Trying to turn it into 4. It'll be tough to do. However, the heart of the order coming, the meat of it. As the 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball gets through the infield. It's 8-1 Althoff on the RBI single by Frazier.
Yeah, they're padding the RBIs now. Softball, Mount Vernon wins 6-5. Rachel Wright with a walk-off single.
Nice.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Paulie.
Paulie sends bring us over here. MVRN brought it over. Got updates from the slant a while ago. So the evolution of the media is at it again.
Pitch high for 1-0. 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 8-1 ball game. Rams down a touchdown with the Crusaders. Burns is going to line one into center on the run. Giants will get it. He'll throw back to first, trying to double off. Throw is in time, but it'll get away from Pike. Backing up is Weber. And
Frazier's about determined to go somewhere. They didn't know where he's going. Started, stop, dove back, dove out. He's trying. I'm telling you, that fly ball to Gines out there, it looked routine. Boy, it had that knuckling effect on it as it went to him, and he made a pretty good throw to first. Pike was trying to get the throw from over the first on the left-hand side of his body, back over for the tag, and lost it.
8-1, Althoff on top. They score 3 more times here in the 7th. 2 outs and a runner on first. First pitch will be a ball to Grant Streaker, the shortstop. Ground into a fielder's choice and scored his first time he's walked, and he struck out. Check on the run at first. Nothing doing over there.
Oh, that nonchalant trot about got him. I don't know. That's close.
Weber, Pike, Smith, 2 up in the bottom half. This one will be a diving grab in center field by Brookman, and that'll retire the side. Through 6.5, it's 8-1, Althoff. This is Rams baseball from WMIX Sports.
The Chevrolet Open House event is going on now at Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. The price you see is the price you pay. Save big on the full lineup of Chevrolet cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers. Save over $7,000 on the North American Truck of the Year, the Silverado. Get low lease payments on the all-new Chevy Impala, a Consumer Reports pick. But hurry, this is for a limited time only. Come to Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com, as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Rams, trailing 8-1 against the Althoff Crusaders. 3, 4, and 5 to start. It'll be Thomas Weber, Jake Pike, and Braden Smith. First pitch from the pitcher, Sam Bertelsmann, will be over the plate, just across the corner. 0-1. Rams have had their chances today, but coming up empty thus far as this one dips low and inside for a 1-1 count.
Well, the JV game must be pretty competitive. No sign of the bus. Coming back yet.
Pitch inside, fisted and jammed. This will be a strike foul. And it's 1-2. One, two, the count. Here comes. This one's going to be lifted in the left center field for a ride. Hendricks is going to have trouble catching up with this. And this will bounce over the fence for a ground rule double.
Yeah, that was a nice sound you heard on the radio. You heard the sound on the radio. Just a nice little shot. Hit the warning track, bounced out, hit it about 360, but that here is a ground rule double.
Boy, in some counties, Monroe is at a home run. So a leadoff double for Weber of the ground rule variety. Puts a runner in scoring position for Jake Pike. Trailing 8-1 here in the bottom half of the 7th. Lady Rams victorious today. Lady Rams are back on the air Tuesday. They'll play Marion. Chad Baker will have the call here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com.
7 runs. It can be done.
Seen stranger things. Pike will slam one, but it'll be to the second baseman. He'll pick up Frazier, fires over to first, and 4-3 is your first out.
Oh, that was a
great play.
That was a pro pickup there. That ball was laced. And, boy, Frazier with a nice pickup on the pick. Spun him around. A little Robbie Alomar-esque out there at second base. Drop a name there.
Nice drop. First pitch seen by Braden Smith is a ground ball to the second baseman, Frazier. It advances the runner over to the third. At 4-3 is your second out, and the Rams are down to their final chance. It's Derek Hayes. Althoff had 8 runs on 7 hits with 2 errors, 4 left on base. I think the tail of the tape will be when we get to the Rams stats, the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. talk about how many they stranded. As Hazel fell off the first pitch, it's 0-1. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. On the count to Hayes. Come up, it'll be 1-1 to even things up with the runner on third. Ground rule double started it off. With back-to-back 4-3 ground outs. Leave the Rams down to their final chance. Pitch in the dirt, going to get away, and a run will come in. A storm at the courtesy runner will come in to score. And it's 8-2.
It'll be 2-1. Much. Althoff's like, okay. Interesting, the emergency catcher wears a hat underneath the hockey helmet. Don't normally see that out of people. And, usually the helmet's it.
2-1 the count to Hayes. So the base is empty and 2 outs. Looking to start something. He'll take a pitch outside corner, leaving things up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Unless the Rams score 6 more, we're headed to the Schmidt-Chevrolet postgame show after this half inning. 2-2, last strike. This one will be lifted into left center field. Ondrick is on the run, and he'll make the grab. And that's going to take care of things here today. The Rams will fall to 3-3 in the conference. 12-10-1 overall. We'll talk more about it in your Schmidt-Chevrolet postgame show. This is Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full-service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area. It's a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. A couple of strong thunderstorms crossing through the region this evening. It'll clear out toward dawn, although about 52. Tomorrow, partly sunny and pleasant, a high of 75. Just a few clouds tomorrow night, cooler, low 45. Saturday, clouds and sunshine and nice with a high 77. And then Sunday, cloudy to partly sunny, breezy, warmer with a shower and thunderstorm, high 84. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com, as we head to the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, online at schmidtchevrolet.com. It's a final here, 8-2. The Rams drop to 12-10-1 overall, 3-3 in the conference. Crusaders now 15-4, all alone in first place at 5-1. DC has your scoring and stats.
Althoff, 8 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, 4 left on base. The Rams had 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 11 left on base. Ben Honcomer got the win, went 5 innings. Tyler Morgan picks up the loss in a game that took 1 hour and 50 minutes. Althoff 8, Mount Vernon 2.
There you go. Schmitz Relay post-game show will continue in just a moment. There's your scoring and stats. We owe you a player of the game. Your final score, 8-2, as the Rams fall here today. Again, the record, sport 15-4, and 5-1 for the Crusaders, 12-10-1, and 3-3 for the Rams. We'll take a break. This is Rams Baseball, powered by Community First Bank.
You need a great quality, new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get in a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Registration for summer classes at Rindley College is going on now. The 8-week summer term is a great chance to catch up on classes you need, from general education to electives and more. Curious about starting college or even a little nervous? Summer is a good time for new students to find out what Rindley College can do for you. Registration for summer classes continues through June 6th. Call us at 618-437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Rindley College, your journey starts here.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com, your Schmitz Relay post-game show. 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or online at SchmitzRelay.com. Rams drop one here in conference play at home by a score of 8-2 as the Rams fall to the Althoff Crusaders. They take tomorrow and Saturday off, back in action Monday, weather permitting, at GCS Ballpark against the Alton Redbirds. Pre-game set for 5:45. First pitch set for 6 o'clock. The Rams will have a good Southwestern Conference foe. They take Tuesday off. Wednesday they'll play Heron. Thursday at Marion. Yada, yada, yada. The rest of the week goes on. But right now they lose here tonight. I know that's the focal point in this particular game as we look for a Ram player of the game. And, of course, the Rams had a tough road to hoe today on the base paths and with the pitching not ending up, of course, as things you would hope. But we try as we may for a player of the game anyhow.
Well, a couple options. Ryan Campbell reached base twice, scored a run, singled. There's an option.
Eric Hayes reached twice. Yeah. Jones reached 3 times.
Yeah. Any of them? Pretty easy to work with.
Yeah. We did debate this off the air, too. That's the crazy thing about it.
Right.
Let's see. We'll go with whomever had the most total bases. Looks like Thomas Weber and Ryan Campbell had the tied for the most total bases today, so there you go. Those are your players out of the game in an 8-2 loss. The Rams, of course, back in action. We told you Monday. Next Lady Rams broadcast, they win today over Althoff. Their next broadcast is Tuesday. They'll have Marion. Of course, that final for the Lady Rams was 6-5. Walk-off single for Rachel Wright. Congratulations. She's our player of the game. Might as well be.
So Mallory Garner beat the cover off the ball.
So there you go. They are our players of the game on a date like today. Congratulations to them, of course. They have a tournament on Saturday, a big tournament at West Frankfort. They're back on the air on Tuesday when they have the Marion Lady Wildcats. 4:15, your pregame here on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. That does it for us tonight. For Holly Carroll, for Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo reminding you of the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams fall to the Althoff Crusaders 8-2. So long from Mount Vernon.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports. Mount Vernon Rams Baseball from WMIX Sports is sponsored by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams Baseball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Schmidt Ford of Salem, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, All Stars and Stitches, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXSports.com. Now back to America's best music on the legendary WMIX.